Sony would own half of it, and Michael would own half of it. And again, on top of that, Michael takes out $100 million in cash.
Blame his cash flow crisis on his legal problems and his lavish lifestyle. While in Germany, Michael and his entourage had the amusement park rides at Phantasialand open just for him and some hand-picked young fans, all under the age of 12. Now we are taking this story full circle and closing with that carousel that Michael and the kids were riding. See, Michael likes it so much that he wants to take it back to his Neverland Ranch in California and is negotiating to buy it for $300,000. So with his sights on a new $250,000 toy, how broke can he be?
Talk show queen Oprah Winfrey did some channel surfing recently to check out the competition. What she saw in the other daytime talk show so shocked and disgusted her, she tells TV Guide she considered quitting the business. Among the things that changed her mind, a trip to Hollywood for a couple of all-star specials. Julie Moran has everything covered.
At this taping of Oprah's show, the audience was treated to an up-close look at Wesley Snipes and Patrick Swayze. But for 10 lucky folks, Oprah's treat was just beginning.
Whatever is fun is more fun if you can get more people involved.
Oprah would be taking them all to Beverly Hills, where they would get a Jose Ibert makeover and be her guest at the opening of Planet Hollywood.
When I found out I won, it was just like unreal.
Oprah is like a fairy godmother.
And this fairy godmother brought along her own Prince Charming.
Isn't this a great time to run into Luke Perry? We thought it'd be even more fun if you could bring them Jose Ibert and get made over. Just fun.
We're going to Planet Hollywood, so why not go all out?
These are all viewers we flew from Chicago.
They joked around with Tim Allen, and Arnold Schwarzenegger muscled in as well.
Are you all friends of Oprah Winfrey?
Yes,
I didn't know she had that many friends.
After this unbelievable evening, she'll have 10 friends forever.
I am just an ordinary person, and I can't believe this would happen to somebody so ordinary like me.
Hey, you made it!
Well, Oprah spared no expense on this Hollywood extravaganza. The one star the makeover group wanted to meet and who was not available was Whoopi Goldberg. So what did Oprah do? She flew 10 people to New York and paid for a get-together with Whoopi at Planet Hollywood. Oprah in Hollywood airs tomorrow. I want to be her friend.
No kidding.
I want to meet Whoopi Goldberg. What's she going to do about it?
Yeah, really. She's a fairy godmother for real.
Thanks a lot, Jules. Well, these days, everything is big with a capital B for Billy Baldwin. Big new movie, big wedding, big interview with E.T.'s Mark Steinis.
I'm thinking that I should go to Vegas and start rolling some dice. I'm on a roll.
Billy Baldwin knows he scored big time playing opposite supermodel Cindy Crawford in Fair Game, but he's also lucky in love with brand new bride Chynna Phillips, and they weren't camera shy just before my interview with Billy.
How's life as a husband? New. It's fantastic. We just had a real kind of fantasy wedding weekend a month and a half ago or so, and we went on a honeymoon for a month. We were over in Europe, and we went to Paris and Tuscany and the Greek islands, and we were gone for a month, and we just got back.
On the big screen, Billy plays a rugged Miami cop who tries to protect Cindy from the Russian mob. The high-powered action picture called for a lot of risky stunts, which Billy loves. It also called for some red-hot moves on Cindy Crawford, which could have been more dangerous.
I've kind of had different experiences with love scenes. It makes it a lot easier and a lot better when you're doing a love scene with a woman who you're friends with and you feel comfortable with and you trust and you like her and you're enjoying the process of making the film as opposed to, and you find her attractive. Cindy, obviously, I mean, you know, she's a pretty girl.
So let me get this straight. Billy Baldwin does love scenes with Cindy Crawford and then goes home to Chynna Phillips. Pretty good life he's got. Mrs. B, meanwhile, has a new video out this week, and on set, Chynna told us her romance with Billy keeps her inspired.
When I'm with you, I feel naked and sacred.
This exclusive look at Naked and Sacred is Chynna Phillips' first solo effort, but the inspiration comes from her relationship with Billy.
It was definitely conceived out of my love that I'm experiencing right now in my life. I use Billy a lot when I need to bring emotion up.
When I'm with you.
While Billy Baldwin provided the emotion for the song, the Canyon Country of Arizona provided the awesome backdrop for the video, and that made the footing a little tricky.
It was not easy, you know, getting all my foot placements right and trying to play the guitar, which I don't play.
And it's not easy balancing a booming career and a new marriage, but China seems ready for it all.
I love it, and that's really what matters. When you get right down to it, that's what matters.
With China doing videos and Billy working on movie locations, they've come to value their time together. Billy told me if he doesn't see China at least every 10 days or so, he goes a little crazy. But he does admit that time apart makes the reunions much more passionate. China's album, Naked and Sacred, is due out tomorrow. Mary and Bob?
Okay, thanks a lot, Mark.
Her breakup with Bert was brutal. Now, Lonnie Anderson tells me her side of the story and pulls no punches. Coming up, Lonnie bares her soul.
There were some abusive words that she said to me.
From her run-ins with Bert's other woman to the night he almost died.
He went into convulsions, and the doctor said to me, he's not going to make it.
Plus, a soap stud bears all in the pages of Playgirl. Well, maybe not all.
They think I'm going to wear this. They got another thing coming.
TV's nerdy Urkel makes friends with the Fresh Prince and gets fresh.
I think we should make love.
What I really like about him is just, you know, a natural innocence.
Plus, two cops from the O.J. case talk for the first time since verdict day.
I was devastated, and it still bothers me.
They tell us what went wrong.
I think Mark Furman spit in our eye.
And we'll reveal another sign that Paula Barbieri is closing the book on O.J. It's all ahead on E.T.
There's a formula out there just waiting to be discovered. A remarkable formula to moisturize your skin. Carrie's Silky Smooth formula. Different from any other Carrie. Lighter, faster absorbing, doesn't feel greasy. And with regular use, Carrie's Silky Smooth formula moisturizes longer than Lubriderm. The formula for soft, healthy-looking skin. It's out there, just waiting to be discovered. Carrie's Silky Smooth. Discover the formula. For sensitive skin, too.
Drugs and Burt Reynolds' purported brush with death, plus the shocking story of how Lonnie Anderson found out about the other woman. That's coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
That's rather personal.
How much do you spend every year on long distance?
Could be a small fortune. More than $1,000.
How'd you like to get some of that back?
Certainement.
Say again?
What do I have to do?
Just get Sprint Sense International. Now, on top of simply great rates to countries around the world, you'll get cash back every year you're with Sprint, so it pays to stay.
Really fabulous to get cash back.
I would call more often.
I'll go for a vacation.
Cash is good.
What are you going to do with the money you get back from Sprint?
Call for Sprint Sense International. Now with cash back.
Well, the way I see it, it's not like you're not trying. I mean, your local people here are on time almost all the time now. Not exactly easy these days. And they're getting much better at answering the phones. And just being all around friendly. Little things maybe, but if you're building this super video and phone network everyone's yammering on about, it's that little extra effort that will make the difference. Your local people here seem to understand that. They're doing all they can. Now, if your company bigwigs help them out by keeping all this new technology simple and affordable, you might just have something here. I mean, it may not be easy, but then these days, what is? You listening?
Les Schwab, winter batteries to get you through for whatever you drive.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight.
Oh, I did enjoy the time when I was in jail, yeah, because it was, as I say in the book, it was the first time that I had any peace in a long time.
Kelsey Grammer opens up for the first time to Lisa Gibbons about the drugs and the demons that nearly destroyed him.
I still got some demons to wrestle with.
Frasier comes clean in his new book about his addictions and the Cheers co-stars who saved his life.
Did you resent the fact that those were the people who confronted you in basically an intervention and said you got to do something?
No, actually they were, I mean, who better? frankly.
It's Frazier like you've never heard him before.
The time that you spent in jail for the cocaine possession.
Actually, that wasn't for the cocaine possession. That was for the DUI school that I didn't go to.
I can't keep up.
Plus, Whitney Houston.
I will fight you, and I will tear your house down brick by brick.
The pop princess gets tough about her family and about the men in her life.
Have you ever had a date from hell?
Whitney answers the tough questions. That's tomorrow. Paula Barbieri is making a break from Los Angeles as well as from O.J. Simpson. Paula has reportedly sold her more than $200,000 Los Angeles condo and plans to make Florida her permanent home. And now, two cops are talking about what went wrong in the O.J. case. Detectives Lang and Van Adder are the buzz of the ET net, the latest from Hollywood. The Simpson trial made L.A. detectives Tom Lang and Philip Van Adder known around the world. Now on America's Most Wanted, these two veterans bluntly expressed their feelings about the verdict and the impact of Mark Fuhrman.
I think Mark Fuhrman spit in our eye.
I was devastated, and it still bothers me.
I think we should make love.
It's Urkel like you've never seen him before. On tonight's The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, TV's favorite nerd, Jaleel White, goes on the prowl for Bel-Air babe Tatiana Ali. And how far will they go?
It's not Melrose Place, but you know, we got our love in our romance.
I'm taking you with me to Cozumel.
Felicia Rashad drops in on her real-life sister, Debbie Allen, on tonight's episode of In the House. Starring as an outrageous aunt, this show is an opportunity to relive some sibling rivalry.
You didn't like me.
I said I'm going to get her because I know that before it's over, I'm going to get mine.
Soap Opera Digest, the Bible of the daytime dramas, is turning 20. With their ET mics in hand, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos from All My Children quizzed stars on their characters' sexiest scenes.
So she and her make love in this trapped elevator.
In a shower, that proverbial shower scene.
Well, here's a face for Soap Opera Digest to take note of, Dylan Neal. Come to think of it, more than just his face. Playgirl magazine has him in focus, and they invited us along to check out the exposure for an ET exclusive.
Oh, hello.
Hello there to you too, Mr. Dillon.
On The Bold and the Beautiful, he is an up-and-comer in the fashion industry with the heart of gold and the buns of steel. But Dylan Neal is no Mr. Blackwell. E.T. hooked up with the young soap stud at a photo shoot for Playgirl magazine and found him worked up into a lather over just how much he'd have to bear.
It's not going to be revealing at all if I have anything to say about it. If they think I'm going to wear this, they got another thing coming. You know who should be doing this is John Tesh. That's who should be doing this. We've got some kind of bedroom scene coming up. We all feel like we're filming some kind of cheesy porno movie here. I'm blushing all day long. No, I'm not that comfortable. I mean, I'm trying to relax. More skin, right?
But in time, Dylan got so relaxed, he decided to go for the gusto.
This is the mandatory shower scene, of course. And you better be sure on a day like today, I'll tell you. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've never done anything like this before. It's just too boring a shot, I was told. We have to show more thigh. Does Cindy Crawford show this much thigh? I'm going to be teased till the day I die by my friends back home. What the hell, huh? Some of the things you have to do as an actor on a soap.
Dylan says that one of the advantages of being on a soap is that the folks back home get to see him at work. The Bold and the Beautiful airs on CBS and in 80 countries, including Dylan's native Canada.
The breakup of Burt Reynolds and Lonnie Anderson had all the ingredients of a soap opera. Infidelity, claims of drug abuse and violence. But it was no drama. The pain was real. Tonight, Lonnie opens up to me about what really happened and about the agony of being the woman in the middle.
I do consider myself an abused wife. Bert had another woman for almost our entire marriage. Everything he said tore me apart.
But now Lonnie's doing the talking about her 12 tumultuous years with Burt Reynolds. Her new book, My Life in High Heels, exposes his alleged drug abuse, infidelity, and violent temper, all of which Lonnie told me destroyed their once storybook marriage.
Do you consider yourself to have been a battered wife while you were married to
I certainly do. I mean, I think there are certain levels of abuse. It happened for me very slowly. I blamed the drugs, that the abuse was only because of the drugs. And as soon as we got rid of that, there wouldn't be any more abuse.
According to Lonnie, it got so bad for her, she had to hide her bruises with makeup. And she says Bert nearly died trying to kick his alleged addiction to prescription drugs in the late 80s.
He went into convulsions and then into a coma as I was arriving through the door. And we had to take him to the hospital, and the doctor said to me, he's not going to make it.
But Bert did make it, and their life together continued until Lonnie says he surprised her with divorce papers on a trip to Florida in 1993.
How did you find out about the divorce?
The doorbell rang, and it was a lawyer who said I was being served with divorce papers. Never discussed, never told anything. I thought I was going back for my second honeymoon, and a plane ticket back to Los Angeles. He filed immediately and alerted the news media. I just can't explain what a horrible... I felt like we were thrown to the wolves.
What Lonnie learned later is that there was already another woman in Bert's life, a former cocktail waitress named Pam Seals.
The people that took care of him, a lot of them took care of her. And they knew that she was there. Somebody even said, gee, I thought you must have known. Like, why would I still be there? If I had known anything about her, I would have been gone. And I would have bet you any amount of money that there was no other woman. So I didn't have a clue.
But when that became public, Bert lashed out at Lonnie, claiming she was a selfish wife and an unfit mother to their son, Quentin.
Why did he attack you so viciously?
The only thing I can figure out is that if you feel guilty about doing something wrong, and especially if you're in the public eye and you don't want the public to dislike you, then maybe it's better if the other person was worse, so that what you did doesn't look so bad.
Do you think you could ever rebuild a friendship with Bert?
I tried to talk to him. He handed the phone to Pam, and I was so shocked. And I even tried having a relationship with her for Quentin's sake. And I tried for quite some time. And there were some abusive words that she said to me over the phone, and I stopped talking to her. And Bert doesn't speak to me, so now everything is carried on through lawyers, and I guess that's just the way it has to be.
As for Pam Seals, the woman whose name has been linked with Burt Reynolds, her spokesperson says she has no comment about Lonnie's accusations.
It's just amazing to hear this story and to think that that poor boy Quentin is stuck in the middle of this. Has Burt responded at all?
No, he has said that he will say nothing until Lonnie has had a chance to go on her book tour and have her say. Who knows what'll happen then?
Yeah, and you're going to have more tomorrow, right?
We do have more tomorrow, Bob. And of course, you know, life has moved on for Lonnie, which is so important and so good for her. She is in a wonderful romance with a Los Angeles lawyer. But is she ready to say I do again? She will be talking about that tomorrow and the rumors of Burt Reynolds' homosexuality. Her book, My Life in High Heels, is in stores now.
Boy, thanks very much for that, Mary. Well, tonight they are on the sidelines cheering on their team, but coming up, they take E.T. to the jungle. It's the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders like you've never seen them before.
Who played Sister Bertrill on The Flying Nun? The answer is coming up in today's birthdays.
Hello, National Insider. You won't believe what I have here. Sasquatch.
If you want to make all kinds of money, sell an astounding story to the supermarket tabloids.
No, I will not hold.
But until then, take care of the money you have with free checking from Washington Mutual.
I might be willing to negotiate an exclusive.
That's different. That's Washington Mutual.
Shh. Eat your banana.
The Republicans cut my Medicare.
They never listen to us.
I don't like what Newt Gingrich is doing.
When the Republican extremists cut $270 billion from Medicare, they didn't listen to Oregonians.
Ron Wyden.
He's a fighter.
He listens to us.
20 years ago, Ron Wyden fought the shady insurance companies for seniors. He's still fighting against Republican cuts in Medicare. Ron Wyden, he'll work with anybody to save our Medicare, but he'll fight anyone who tries to cut it.
200 years ago, things really looked different in Oregon. Lewis and Clark sketched giant condors. But even back then, there was a mix of old forests, young forests, and clearings. Clues from the past, like this 1936 map, tell us that a mix of young and old forests is nature's way of providing for plants and animals with different needs. Today, forest researchers are trying to provide a mix of habitats in our managed forests. When we make clearings or thin out a stand, we provide for a variety of wildlife, along with wood products. As scientists learn more about the forests of the past, we're helping to make our future forests a better place to live.
Here are the stars on Monday's birthday list. Actor Ethan Hawke is 25. Actor Peter DeLuise is 29.
Glenn Fry of the Eagles is 47. And who played Sister Bertrill on The Flying Nun? Sally Field. Today, Sally turns 49.
Ford introduces the all-new Taurus, where every curve flows into an ingenious new design, where one-of-a-kind ideas unfold, where everything you touch is soft on your fingertips. And even the back seat shows forward thinking. The all-new Ford Taurus.
Did you miss the big surprise in last Sunday's paper? It's the Freddy's Toy World Wish Book. 48 pages full of the toys your kids want, with 40 money-saving coupons on the hottest new toys for kids of all ages. Toys that entertain. Toys that let them create and stretch their imagination. And you can enter to win a $1,000 shopping spree. Make sure you look in last Sunday's paper for the Freddy's Toy World Wish Book. The kids will love the toys, and you'll like the low prices.
There I was, making the most of my youth before it's gone. And then walks Mom, saying I needed tux for some dorky party. Then she whips out the US West Direct Yellow Pages and goes, I use this to find everything I want. End of lecture. Then Mom, the cyber shopper, took over. And I knew I'd get busted in something lame. But we found a tuck shop that had some kicking stuff. And it looked like that guy in the movies. The guy who gets the girl. Maybe shopping's not so bad.
It's the one that gets used. US West Direct.
Promotional fee paid by 1-800-COLLECT. Dial it instead of 0 and save people money when you call them collect. 1-800-COLLECT, the polite way to call collect. Okay, give me a D, give me an A, give me a double L, A-S. That's Dallas.
It is. The Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders show us their moves tomorrow night. But we're going to leave you with the preview as we say goodbye.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
We're practicing, so we'll be caught up when we get home.
Go, 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 go. Go, go. Turn you loose. Go now.
Bye-bye, E.T.
Wish you could have been here.
What makes Kaiser Permanente so different?
Well, you may never need to do all this at once, but if you did, you could.
Visit your family doctor.
Go for an x-ray. See a specialist.
Get your prescription filled.
And pick up a new pair of glasses, all under the same roof.
And since we have medical offices all over,